Okay guys, I don't know how well you can hear me. This plane is kind of full, although I apparently have this entire row to myself. And what an adventure I have had already. Yikes. I'm in Denver right now, and there was an hour between flights. And I knew right away that I'm just kind of holding the phone up to my face so people don't think I'm talking to myself. Anyway, I knew right away I wasn't going to use Be My Eyes for that quick of a flight. So I was going to call Ira, and the first agent, I could tell she was kind of new at the glasses and stuff, but we were making progress, but then the Wi-Fi disconnected, and so then I got, who did I get next? I think Nicholas, and we were doing good, but God, I can't even remember the sequence of events anymore, but I just remember I was getting more and more nervous about missing my flight. So then I actually told them the wrong gate number, so we ended up backtracking a little bit, which we didn't need to do because it was already, time was getting short. But I did manage to find another person that worked at the airport, and we had to like run practically to catch my plane. He actually called somebody, and they were gonna hold the plane for me, but turned out that's not necessary. We actually made it in time. But anyway, I've had my exercise for the day, that is for sure. And now this flight is going to be longer, so I'll probably ask for internet. I haven't done that before on the plane, like bought wireless, but I want to catch up on my emails and everything, and I like my computer. And so anyway, I always ask for a window seat because I don't usually have to get out to go to the bathroom or anything, so I like being where I can lean up against the window if I want, or I could even take a picture using like the glasses if I wanted to, but mainly I just like the fact that other people aren't stepping over me. Like if they want to leave, or like when it's time to deboard, I can I know when the person beside me is leaving, so then I know when I can leave or whatever, and then I have more room though to like get my backpack organized and stuff, like put it on the seat beside me or whatever. So yeah, I've just found a lot of advantages to window seat. But anyway, so I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and hopefully getting my Uber once I get there will be a lot less painless than this first part, but it was an interesting adventure. I tried to record, but then I decided, no, I actually want to get there to Nashville. That is top priority, because if I miss... Okay, I'm so proud of myself. I figured out how to hook up Wi-Fi on here all by myself, and paid for it. It only cost $10. And since I've stayed in hotels and stuff, I kind of know how the process works and everything, and I can even switch it over to my phone. Right now it's on my computer, but I figured out how to do all of that. And then like I have OneDrive and everything, so I can just like switch. If I'm offline, I can put something on there and then switch it from device to device via OneDrive or Dropbox or stuff like that. So I can tell you guys more about any of that stuff if you're interested. You'll have your comment and let me know though. And I have to just tell you my YouTube stories. The lady that helped me when I first got to the airport where I live, I forget how it even came up, but I mentioned, oh yeah, I was telling her that I have a lot of devices like going through security and stuff, so it's kind of a pain because I have to take up all this stuff and take off my shoes and put my cane and my 2 phones and my glasses and all that in the little thing, and then I'm always hoping I won't forget anything and whatnot. And so I was telling her about my YouTube channel, and right then and there she just searched for it and subscribed, so she thought that was pretty cool. And I have to tell you about, that reminds me of another story. One of Kim's friends has this online remote job, and someone told them about this video, and so from out of state, not even anywhere near me, I don't even know who this person is or anything about them, but it happened to be a video from my channel, so I just think that's pretty cool. But the funny thing is, that when this person watched my video, he thought I was Kim because he knows Kim, and of course we sound a lot alike. So he was so confused because on my channel, on the video he watched, I guess I said my name or something. I hope I'm getting the details right, but anyway, it was just, then he had to call Kim and she explained it all to him and everything, but just funny the connections and what a small world we live in, that even someone I had never even knew or anything found my channel, and etc, etc. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this for now because I don't know how it's picking up because the plane is kind of loud in here, but I just had to tell you my stories, and hopefully when I get to Nashville I'll have get a Uber with the access ride thingy they have there, and so I'm gonna try to experiment with that beforehand and we'll see how it goes. So okay, just tried it out and it sounds like the video is actually pretty good, so I'll tell you one more story while I'm just sitting here. I'm sure you can't see anything because it's like nighttime and whatnot, but oh well. Anyway, yeah, so when on my flight home I will have a 3-hour layover, hopefully, if all goes according to plan, so that will be plenty of time for me to experiment with Ira, Be My Eyes, what have you. So yeah, the issue today, my glasses were saying they were overheating, which I don't know why that was, because the other day they did just fine and it was a lot longer walk. So yeah, sometimes these things are just kind of a mystery. I guess that's just what we'll have to put up with here at the beginning of the AI craze. But I think it's all going to be worth it. But anyway, the other story I just wanted to tell you real quick was about my brother and his girlfriend, how they met and stuff, and like this is already public, like you can find it online or whatever, they've mentioned it, so I'm not saying anything out of turn, but it's just kind of a cool story how good things can come out of negative things a lot of times. And what happened was it was during COVID. And so Rory, of course, couldn't play any gigs because all that restaurants and stuff were closed, and so he was just kind of at loose ends. At first he was kind of enjoying himself, but then after a while, like, what can I do now? And so anyway, long story short, and I'm sure I'm probably going to get some details wrong here as well. If there's time, maybe I can have Kelly tell you this story sometime, but anyway. So he was on this online dating site, and that's how they met each other. And they flew back and forth then after they got to know each other through phone calls, yada yada, texts and everything. And then she lived in Florida, so he went to visit her a couple times and she went to visit him a couple times, and flights were really cheap back then because like I said, it was during COVID. A lot of people didn't want to fly, and so it just kind of all worked out to their advantage. They both had time off because of COVID from their jobs and whatnot, and so they were able to get to know each other that way, and it probably just never would have happened if not for the pandemic. So isn't that an interesting story? But yeah, they're a cute couple. She's quite a bit shorter than he is, and but they just really yeah, she's just part of the family. So anyway, I will stop yammering on here for the moment, and I'm gonna download this to OneDrive. I think it's working, so we will see. But anyway, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye for now.